Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Music Scrap, the Musical Scrapper. If you're watching the recording, sorry you couldn't come see join us live. But today's going to be a short stream. It was my first day back at work at school. Though we didn't have kids, it was still kind of a getting up early, getting to school. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today is when I made this box, I made it on a Ustream recording, but it was when Ustream was acting up and starting to remove our recordings, and I didn't get it downloaded before it got removed from my channel. So some people have been wanting to know how I made it. So I thought that I would make one square box and then explain how I put them together, and then explain how I did the covering, what I covered it with. So it can sit like this, or if you have markers or something that you want to store, hold on, let me see how I can get this, or if you have markers or whatever that you want to store on their side, you can also sit it up on the side. So it'll store however you want to store it. Now, as you can see, oh, I still have a paper stump in there. As you can see, all right, I have dividers in each one. That's simply for me because the squares are a little too big. Things wouldn't stay standing up nicely. So those just give you a little dividers, but they do come out if you want to take them out, or you can pull them apart and you could just put one divider in if you want to do it that way. So I'm going to show you how I made it. Now what I did was I made each box. Oh, hold on. Oops. Yeah, it can come out. Doesn't go in quite so easily though, does it? There we go. Alright. So what I did was I made each box, and then I glued the boxes together, and then I made a frame for the outside. So each box I made separately because I wanted it to be nice and sturdy. So, yeah. Then you could do another tier if you have space to do another tier, or you could do more than 4 in a row, but this was enough storage for me to store the pencils and the pastels that I have. So, it won't be a huge long stream, probably, but we'll see. Alright. Seem to be having a toothache the last week or so. I may have to call the dentist. It's not severe, but it's just enough to be annoying. Hold on. Okay. So I made the boxes 3 by 3. I think. 3 by 3s. Now, what I like to do when I have boxes that are big enough like that is I like to make them so that I have as few hinges to put as possible. So, let me put this up on top of my shelf there. All right. Okay, Jamie. Hello. Sorry, Jamie. Yes, I can see you. And now she's saying, be right back. Mary Beth! Mary Beth is here, you guys. Oh, maybe she doesn't want to be called out. She didn't type hi yet. Mary Beth is here. And Eileen and Tina has come in since I went through the list. Oh, we're making it out of just medium weight chipboard. You could use cereal boxes and double them up if you want. Hey, Mary Beth, it's been forever. What are you doing, chick? My goodness. Tina. Oh, Joyce is calling you now, Mary Beth. Joyce is calling you. So, I'm going to do the sides. Oh, did I, just a second, I have to check something. Did I do the bottom double? Did I just do it single? Yeah, no, I just did it. Okay, the bottom of the box, I just did single. So I'll talk about that when I get to it. Okay, so, 3 inches. Oh, actually, I don't have to use this, but I'm thinking. Got some right here. So, 3 inches. Oh. I have to decide which height I'm going to make. I'm going to make the tallest one. I think I did them 4 inches, 3 inches, and 2 inches of the height. Yeah. So I have a 4-inch tier, a 4-inch tier, a 3-inch tier, and a 2-inch high tier. So I'm going to do 4 inches here. Someone's tweeting me here. You're welcome, Vaughn. Okay. Hold on. People are tweeting me. I just want to see what's going on. See if something... Uh-oh. Oh. They're talking about... Sam and Emma are talking about wing nut again. Because I explained what a wing nut is. They had never heard it before. Alright, so 4 inches. I'll make this box 4 inches. By 12 inches. So, if you're keeping track, 4 inches by 12 inches. Okay? And then you need to do 3 inches for this part. So, now this one, though, I'm not going to cut them apart. I just want to do a score. So I'm just going to do one pass. 3, 6, and then 3, and do them all on the same side. Hey, Kim. Okay. So 12 inches by 4 inches. Now this 4 inches, if you want to make it 3 inches high or 5 inches high, this is the height, okay? By 12, and then on the 12-inch side, you're going to do just a single score every 3 inches, and voila, you have the makings of a box. Hi, Giovanna. How are you and the baby? How's the baby? And I just happen to have a piece of from another project. Already has a tape on it and everything. 2 inches, scored at 1 inch for your hinge. Maybe I should just, hold on, do it this way. Actually stick it down. And then 4 inches high. I have to put some more tape on this because it's getting pretty unsticky. Oh, good. She's very active. Oh, yay. Month and a half to go. Oh, how exciting. That's a new baby. Welcome back, Jamie. I was just saying hi to you as you typed in "be right back." I was like, oops, I finally see her, and now she's leaving me. Too funny. Alrighty. Oh, so you moving into a new place? Are you, Ivana? Very cool. If you're watching the recording, Ivana is one of our crafter ladies who lives in the Czech Republic. And she just recently got married and is having a baby. So, alright, so quick review for those who just came in. 12 by 4, okay, is the piece of chipboard. And then 1 score every 3 inches on the 12-inch side, just so that it doesn't break all the way through. And then, alright, so a piece of craft paper that is 2 inches, scored at 1 inch by 4 inches long. And you want it to be nice and square. So there. Oh, Serbia! Oh, and that's a bad mistake to make. Oops. Sorry, Ivana. Serbia. Oops. Ivana is in Serbia. Right. It's Pavla that's in the Czech Republic. Ah, gosh. Oh, Vaughn. Anisofera, that's Jovana. Jovana. Okay. Oh, hi, Carol. Sunset Carol has come in. All right. Now, the thing is, with the corner that you're joining, you're going to want to also... Oh, this is a 1-800. They've been calling like 5 times a day. I'm not answering. If they don't leave a message, it's not important enough. I'm not answering the phone. They haven't figured that out yet. If it was important enough, they would leave me a message. This is probably someone trying to sell me something. Hello. Sorry, just a second. I'm trying to find another piece of... I don't know if I have another piece of... I was just using spare parts. Oh, I think I have a pair. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to compromise. Oh, I'll just use a piece of cream. Doesn't matter. It's getting all covered over anyway. Oops. Okay. I'm going to use cream instead of craft. I don't have another piece of craft right nearby. Sorry, as I was saying, the seam where you're joining the square, you need to put a hinge on the outside and on the inside for the strength. Now, the other places where it's scored, you're only going to have to add, well, I only add. I find it's fine to just put the hinge on the outside where it's scored, because the inside already has still the paper from the chipboard, so Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, okay. So for those who came in, a couple of people have inquired about my pencil box that I made over a year ago now. It's in 3 tiers. Hold on. I have to... let me zoom back. Oops, wrong way. Okay, that's as far back as I can zoom. But you can see that, okay, my box has 3 different heights. 4 inches, 3 inches, 2 inches. Now, unfortunately, I did do this on recording on Ustream, but it got erased by Ustream before I got a chance to download it. So I'm just, a couple of people want to know how I made it, so I'm just doing an example of 1 square, or I might do 2 squares, we'll see. And then how I put it together, how I did the foil wrapping. So, yeah, Tina. They're learning how to spell Yovanna's name. Jovana. Lovely name. Well, yeah, Tina, it was when they started erasing people when they get up to the 10 gigabyte, and I started downloading my videos because I was up to like 40 or something gigabytes, and they started removing them, and I just didn't get... Oh, wait, now, hold on, I've got some paper here already. Oh, don't have to cut a new one. Okay, so I'll use this spare stuff that's hanging around. All right. So, and I mean, hey, you can always use boxes. I might take to school and use it at school. So I need 4 inches. Actually, I think I'll score it first. Uh-oh, where'd my scoreboard go? It's well hidden here under stuff. Hold on. Just a second. My pile is building at the bottom of my desk. Ugh, my stencils are falling down. Yeesh. Okay, hold on. Found it. Whoops. Who knows? Oh, the remote for my fan. Okay. I'm going to score my hinges first. So the hinges are 1 inch wide. Scored at 1/2 inch. Oops. Sometimes I do 1.5 inches, but these are already cut at 1 inch, so I'll just use 1 inch. And I'm just going to score them before. Yes, the Craft is the Michaels brand, Craft, so it's, what, 60 pound? And this is the Staples 110 pound, but it actually feels as thick as the Craft, so I don't know. I mean, the Craft is almost as thick as it is, so I'm not sure how that works. So, yeah, so the Craft was the Michaels cardstock, and this is the Staples brand. So, yeah, that's what I'm using for the hinges. So I should be able to get 2 hinges from each of these, because it's 8.5 or 11, it's 11 inches long, I guess. Actually, I think I will trim them first because I don't want to waste my double-sided tape. Alright, so these trim to 4 inches. So I need 1, 2, 3, and 1 for the inside there. So I need 4 more inches. 1, 2, yay, Anna. Hi, Susan. It doesn't have to be really heavy cardstock, and actually the heavier stuff isn't as good anyway because it can crack when you fold it. This stuff folds perfectly when it's scored, so. So, went back to work today. Had a staff meeting. Okay, so for this one, for the inside, I put the score tape on the edges when it's folded as a mountain. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, my goodness. All right. Hi, Bren. Sorry your Ustream's being a pita. Sorry about that. Oh, my garbage can under my desk here is forgot to empty it. It's kind of overflowing. Okay, and so I'm just going inside here, folding it right in half so it goes right into the corner. There we go. Now there will be a bottom, don't worry. And now on the other 3 corners, just on the outs. It's going to be on the outside corner, so it goes on the valley sides of the paper. And I'm going to put the score tape on all 3 pieces before I put them on the valley side. Yay, Joyce. Yeah, I wish she'd come and do my laundry too. Yeesh. I'm going to Mom's on the weekend, so I'm not even going to have the weekend to do laundry. I have to do it Thursday night. I have to get to Pennington's, I hope, when I'm home at Mom's. See if they have any sale stuff. Get me through the fall. We're supposed to have a warm September, so yeesh. Alright, so make sure, now right now that's a little crooked, so before I put this on, I'm going to do the adjacent one. Try and make sure it's square. Okay. Oh, hi, Ivana's happy. Suzanne. Hi, Karen. How's it going? Oh, Karen, I meant to ask you, have you finished your course yet? Your early education course? We'll see you, Vanna. Hope so. See you later. Oh, hold on. This tape be there. And one more. And it's like very sturdy there. And that's even without the bottom. I will do one more box just because I'll show you how I put them together and do the bottom and then the outside. So I will do a dual, or I will do another box. And then you can decide how many boxes and what height you want to make yours if you're going to make one. And I didn't get that one on very well. Hold on. This one either. Actually, hold on. Gotta pull this one up too. Didn't get the score right on the corner there. Okay, so, alright, so there's one, like, part of a box done. Now what I'll do is I'll make the other one a different height so you can see how it works when you have the various heights. So what I'll do with the next one is I'll make it 3 inches, or actually maybe I'll make it 2.5 inches. So there's more than an inch, but not 2 inches. So let's make this one 2.5. So it's still going to be, still has to be 12 inches long because we still want it to be, 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. So that works out perfectly for your 12. So let's do 2.5 inches. Oh, level 2 and you're enrolled in level 3. Cool. Excellent. And how are you feeling, Karen? Are you getting better? Are you feeling better? I hope so. Every day. I know it's a tough surgery to recover from. So doing 2.5 inches for this level of box. Oops. Didn't quite get that turned over in the right spot. So I'm just going to trim off that part there. Oops, that made it even worse. Gosh. There we go. Cool. All right. Well, last week, it was funny. No, not last, well, just this past week. On Wednesday, get this email or text, and it said, I should have figured out when it was a 902 area code, but didn't really look at the area code. I kind of just looked at the number, and it said, we're just leaving Magic Mountain, which is the big water park here in Moncton. we're just leaving Magic Mountain. Do you want to come to dinner with us? And so then I texted back and I was like, are you talking to the right person? I'm not sure who this is. And she was like, it's Jess, my niece, my youngest niece. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know you guys were in the city. So now we're scoring for the corners of the boxes, and we're doing every 3 inches, but just one pass of the blade. 1, 6, and then I turn around and do 3 so I don't have to open the arm. One pass of the blade so it still stays all in one piece. Oh, good. Anyway, so I was like, oh, I didn't even know you guys were in the city. They live in Halifax, which is 3 hours from here, and it's in Nova Scotia, our neighboring province, where I grew up. I was like, wow. This is my younger sister and her 2 daughters. The older of her 2 daughters is the one that's at the military university up in Ontario, and she was home for her 2 weeks of summer vacation. And so my sister, okay, so this is my younger sister. She's the luckiest person who has never won the $10 million. I swear. She has won a 61-inch projection TV like 20 years ago. She won that. And it's still working perfectly, a Sony. She has won jackets and movie tickets and dinner theater tickets and tickets to restaurants and $50 gift cards on the radio, Call in from the radio. She's the luckiest person who's never won $1 million. She's won a couple $100 here and there on the lottery and that kind of stuff. But anyway, so she won tickets to the water park on the radio station, so they came up. And she had sent me a text early in the morning that they would come in the city, but she didn't realize her phone doesn't text to an email. She texted it to my email. And it didn't go through, so I didn't know they were here. Jackie Chan passed away? How, Tina? He wasn't that old, was he? I love Jackie Chan. Oh, man. So oops. My fan's blowing stuff around. These hinges only have to be 2.5 inches. I need 1 more. So you need 5 hinges altogether. Oops. Oh, really, Mom? It's been circulating for about 4 months. Oh, okay. Phew, good. Jackie Chan is alive. Sorry, guys. If you're watching the recording, he is alive. It's a hoax. That's it's a hoax I've never seen. Of course, I don't follow Facebook, so could be why. All right, so this first one is an outside corner, so you put your score tape on the valley side. This is the 3/8 inch miracle tape. I love it because you can use it on your 1/2 inch scores. So I need 4 that are outside corners and 1 inside corner hinge. So 1, 2, 3, whoops. Yeah, believe me, CNN would have it on if it was real. Gosh. So, and one inside corner. Alrighty. So the first one I do always is the one to close it. Alright. So put it on one side. Then square this right up inside. Boy, someone's keeping my Twitter awfully busy. I'm going to have 500 Twitter messages to read when I get off. Try and make it square as you can before you attach this one. Alrighty. You can always adjust anyway, but... Oh, I didn't even get it lined up very well. Hold on. Now, if you want, you can put a little glue along these, especially this edge, but I don't usually bother. Wow. What happened? That's not even cut near straight. No wonder I couldn't get it lined up. What on earth is going on? Okay, hold on. I need to cut another piece. Okay, ignore that. I don't know what happened to that. I must not have had it. It's out by a whole more than 1/4 of an inch. Okay, hold on. I'm going to cut off 1/4 of an inch first. I want to make sure this is straight. Okay, now I know I've got that edge straight. Now I'll do my 2.5 inches. Alright, these. Good. It's mindless, something I didn't have to think about or plan because I knew I wasn't going to be able to plan much today with work and everything, and I still have to do a couple things tonight for work. So, although actually, no, I don't because we have PD. We have music teachers are meeting tomorrow. So, but anyway, I have a few things to do for my classroom, and well, for heaven's sakes. Jeez Louise. Three inches. I did it at 4 inches instead of 3 inches. I don't think that'll work. 6. And turn it around and do 3 inches. Alright, so this one's 2.5 inches, so it's going to be 2.5 inches tall. And then still every 3 inches. It's always every 3 inches on the 12-inch side. Alright, now I should be able to get this to line up properly. I'm going to put one more piece of tape here because I peeled it off so many times. It's got a little fuzz on it. It's not very sticky anymore. Okay. There we go. Alright, now it's straight. Yeesh. Oh, really? Oh, hi, MW Scrap. Oh, I can't remember your name. MW. Marianne. Oh, thank you. Marianne. Welcome, welcome. I am I'm showing how I put together my pencil box. I'll show it again in a couple of moments. This is the 1-800 number, or else it's my mother. My mother often calls on Mondays. No, it's 1-800 number. They don't leave a message. I don't answer. Keep getting a lot of, what do you call them? Sales calls. Alright, so you put it on one side, take it around, make sure it's nice and square, and alright. So now I also do the inside of this corner. Where's the one? There. This is the inside one. Now I only do the inside corner of this one that is actually connecting. The other inside corners aren't necessary because they still have the paper from the chipboard because we didn't cut all the way through. So I'm going to keep it folded right in half and then stick that right into the corner. I don't know if I'm doing it so you can see it on the recording or not. So stick it right in the corner at the top. Alright, so nothing's sticking yet. And then just put your two sides down. Alright, now I'm going to do the opposite corner to try and get it square. I'm showing how I put my pencil box together. I'll show it again in a moment, Marianne, once I get these hinges on, so you can see. But I'm not doing the whole thing, I'm just doing a sample, because the recording got deleted from Ustream before I got it downloaded, so I made it like a year ago. So I'm just putting my hinges on the outside. Oops, that one didn't line up very well. Every time I start to talk, I mess up. Hold on. There we go. All right. Hey, there you go, Ivana. In front of the computer. Very cool. Okay, and one more. And then I'll show you for those of you who are have recently joined us, I'll show the box again. Okay, so there's 1, And there's the other one, so you can see the differences in the height. Okay? Right, now this is what my finished one looks like. I don't have my pencils in it yet since I moved. They're still in a box. I just don't want to put them in until I have the proper place for it. I don't want them to get ruined. Okay, so you can see the multi-level storage. Alright, painted the insides because I wasn't going to cover the insides. The outside's covered with foil, textured foil, and I'm going to show you how to do the textured foil as well. Oof. So, okay, alrighty. So, next, what I did, so what I did was I made all my boxes. I had 4 in each of 3 different heights. Mine that I made for that one, I had 4 inches, 4 at 3, and 4 at 2 inches high. So that I have my shorter pastels and everything that sit in this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these 2 together like this. Alright, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use score tape on the shorter box. Alright. So I'm going along the edges. And then I want a couple strips along here as well. Whoops. Don't want to push too hard. Don't worry, this is going to get shored up. It'll get strengthened. I'll show you. Don't you worry. I've got it all under control. So I think I'll put 3 strips along here. Now you can use, if you want, you could use liquid glue for this part, but you guys know I like my score tape, or in this case miracle tape. Oh, thank you, Susan. I just saw your comment. I had to scroll back because I saw it just as it was going off my screen there. Taking off the backing. Alright, so I'm going to sit it like this, get it nice and square, and my ruler, or actually in this case I'm going to use my acrylic block because I want to make sure this edge is straight against each other. So I'm just putting it up against my acrylic block, and then I'm just going to push them together. That way this edge will be nicely lined up. Hold on, and square. Alright. Now, of course, it's still wiggly, especially this small one. I'm putting another edge in here, so it's not going to be forever. Okay. Alright. So now, with 3 inches plus 3 inches, so it's going to be a little more than 6 inches we need for this part. It actually is 6 1/4. because you have the thickness of the chipboard at each spot to take into consideration. So always measure it. So now, actually I'm going to do the bottom first. So I'm going to do 6 1/4, right, by 3. Okay. So I'm going to cut the 3 inches first. Hold on. It's supposed to be. Sorry, forgot 3 1/8. It's alright, I'll use that for something else. Got another side here. 3 1/8. So for those of you who don't like measuring, that's halfway in between the quarter. And by 6 1/4, right? 6 1/4. Whoops, hold on. Oops, not the side. 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. 6 1/4. Which is the end of the gray part of your plate. And then you're just going to check that. So that's going to be our bottom. Uh-oh, this didn't go. Shoot. All right. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I just want to make sure that I don't have to trim any of this off. All right. Okay. Looks good. A sliver. Just taking a sliver off each way. It's not exactly, okay. Probably taking off like a 16th, just the edge of the, alright, so, now I need to score another piece here. So my hinges are 1 inch, scored in half, and then cut to whatever length you need. One more, part of one more anyway. These are all just left over from when I made a little album. I don't know if I need more than that. I don't know. know why this isn't on. Light should be on. Oh, no. Oh, the plug came out. Rats. That's alright. I don't think it's too dark on you guys, is it? Do I love you enough to put the measurements on my blog? If I have time this week, Melissa, I most certainly will. Can you have? You can ask, but hey, I'm the president and of club bands, so you know, don't hold your breath for it to come in the mail. Just ask Happy Diane. Alright, so I need 6 1/4, 6 1/4, and 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. See you. So I'll do the 2, 3, and almost 1/4 out of this one. And then I need to do 6 1/4, almost 1/4, not quite. 6 1/4. Almost. So cut a sliver off, remember? Okay. More. Oh, these ones I need. Ah, yes, right. Yes, yes, yes. I am going to need to cut some out of the paper because I do need the inside ones too. I forgot. So for this part, what I'm doing now is the bottom. So I need interior and exterior. And I need 2 more 6-inch. Oh, I should have done it the other way. That's all right. One inch. An inch. Cut these both at the same time. Almost 6 1/4. I forgot to score them before I cut them. Too bad. I usually remember. Score it 1 inch or 1/2 inch. Now, if I'm doing an album or a box that is going to be like open and closed a lot, I will. Oh, sorry. Make them 1.5 inches, score it at 3/4 of an inch because they have to be a little stronger. Okay, I think that's all I need. Sorry guys, I'm fading fast. boys are mean. Ah. Oh dear. Okie dokie. So. Now to add the score tape. Four of them are for outside hinges, four are for interior hinges. So these ones, boy, someone's being persistent, aren't they? Okay, and these ones are going to go on the valley side. So these are going on the mountain side for exterior or interior hinges. Oh, no, Ivana, we were talking, Melissa had asked if I was going to put the measurements for this box that I'm doing on my blog. And I said I would try. She said, or I could just ask if I could have it. So that's what Melissa said. And I said, well, you can ask for it, Melissa, but I'm president of the club BAM, which is Bad at Mailing. B-A-M. Bad at Mailing. So now they're just being silly. Silly, silly. You guys have confused poor Giovanna. Remember, English is not her first language, and she does really, really well. Better than I can talk in Serbian, because I don't even think I can say hello in Serbian, so... Thanks, Tina. Yeah. On purpose yesterday, or Saturday night, I only slept for a few hours on purpose, and then kept myself awake yesterday so that I would go to bed at my decent hour for getting up. End of vacation and everything. Let's just say thank goodness I didn't have to be in front of kids today. That wouldn't have been fun. As I was just a wee bit tired. I do have coffee, but it's not helping. Never keeps me awake. Alright. So, almost ready to put on the bottom. Just a couple more pieces of tape here. Yeah, I have a little more to get ready than normal. I haven't taught grade 6, 7, and 8 music in several years, so I have more to get ready. Yeah, Joyce. If it was that, I would answer and share with you guys, Joycey. If it was my boy toy, Colin, I'd answer, put it on speakerphone, and share. Okay, so I'm doing the bottom. So I'm going to do the outside, the outside hinges are the ones with the ones on the valley. So I'm just going to take off one piece of tape backing. And I forgot to miter the ends for this part. 45-degree angle, if you can guess that. Oops, I've got paper flying everywhere. Oh, good one, Vaughn. You got her on that one. Woohoo. Boy toy is not worth it, even to buy me scrap stuff. I'll just buy my own, thanks. Well, alright, so there's my hinges on the bottom. So now, what I'm going to do is take off one long side. And get it nicely squared up before you press anything down hard. Sorry, forgot I'm not in camera. Okay, so you get it all squared up on one side. Alrighty. So now, I'm going to do the other long side. Alright. Oh, what did I do? Well, Jean. Oops, hold on. I didn't check for squareness before I tacked that down. Yeesh, goodness. Make sure you're all lined up. And then push it down. And then you can take off your short pieces. Alright, and now you just need to, oh, I forgot. Okay, so now these need to be trimmed down. You want to miter your corners. Oops, sorry, this way. Almost mitered it the wrong way. Wider at the fold. No, narrow. So when you do your mitering, wider at the score. Now for the interior ones, it's much easier to get these ones in if you take both sets of backing off. Fold it right in half so it doesn't grab on you by mistake. Now you're going to check. Now because it's interior, it's going to need to be a little bit shorter because of the thickness of the chipboard to get down inside. But I always cut it the same as the outside ones and then just trim it off when I'm going inside. Sorry, I've got to get a little off camera here, my head in the way. There we go. These ones I'm going to have to cut in half because I forgot. I was just thinking long. And I forgot I'm going to need more of the shorter ones. Okay, miter these. Eesh. Way down in the long one here. Oh, need to take a little more off. And I'm going to use my bone folder for that one. This is my okay. All right. Oh, I need more. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's cut this in half. Lighter. And check. Yep. It's the right length. Oops, hello. Weird happening there. And I've got backing all over the place here. All right. Whoops. Okay, make sure it's all get into the corner before you let go of the bottom. Okie dokie. And the other side. It is very sturdy, Tina, and I'm still going to put an edge here, an extra layer on each side as well here and on the back. So it's actually double layered. Actually, it doesn't, yeah, it does need it because it's, you don't want it to, once you get some, especially if you're using the bigger markers and stuff in it, you want to make sure that it's nice and sturdy. Whoops. Okay. Whoa. I hope I don't have a, just saw a big fly go by. I hope I don't have a hole in the screen, or else it snuck in with me when I came in. Got rid of my fruit flies. Anyway, I think. Okay. And I do need 2 more little ones, I forgot. Ugh. So I need 2 more 3-inch ones in here. There we go. I just need score tape. Oh, very nice. It's one thing I found about our community. Very, very good about sharing and passing along racks and, oh gosh, just cut that the wrong way. Darn it. See? Ah! It's stuck to my scissors, now it's sticking to here. And I should have one more piece somewhere that's going to be the right length. I think cut away from the, there we go. Now, because this one only has 2 boxes together, it really is pretty sturdy. It doesn't really need the next step. But if you put more boxes, you're going to need the next step. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so that's pretty sturdy. So if normally if I was just making one with the 2 sections, I wouldn't do this next step. But I am going to. So here's my version of the box. Let me zoom out a little here again. Okay, so I have 12 sections, 3 different heights. Okay. Now I'm going to do the outside frame. Okay. Now, like I said, because this is pretty sturdy because there's only 2 of them. Okay. But the more you have, the less stable it's going to be. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build outside walls and attach it. Okay. So what I need is something that's 6 1/4 inches long, and it has to start at 4 1/8 in height. So that's the highest, so I have to, okay. So I'll start with what I have here. So, first of all, I'm going to cut to the highest height, which is 4 1/8. All right. Okay, now I need it at 6 1/4. This is the length. Eesh. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, because of course you're going to want to have this part cut out, so I'm going to lay it on it and draw. Hold on. I'm going to get it lined up here. And I'm going to draw it. If I can find my pen. You can use a pen or a pencil. It's going to get all covered up, so I'm going to do a pen so that I can see it. I can find a pen. I'll get everything else, including crochet hooks. Where's my pen? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Found it. Oh, Jamie, that was so funny at Dee Dee's today when you said that you texted her. She was like, Jamie, you did that. Because she thought you were joking. Because you're always teasing. Oh, so funny. Big giggle. Well, yes, you did, she says. That was too funny. Hold on. So I'm just lining these up with my blade here. And instead of turning it over, because I can't see where it is, I'm going to cut through the other side of it just with my scissors. Short side first. Because now you just have to cut through that paper. On the other side. And this one's not quite long enough. That'll do the sides, I guess. Oh, don't tell me I have to cut into a... Ooh, maybe not. Oh, not quite wide enough. Like by 1/4 inch off. Oh, that's what it's for, to get used. Four and 1/8. I'll go you this side. All right. trace out the it's easier to, alright. Lost my pen again. I stole my pen. There it is. I am tired. I stayed at work longer than I wanted because was planned to, because I was just getting stuff done, making sure I took home what I needed to so I could do what I needed to here. What did I say? Really? That Quentin? I don't know. What a thief. And okay, so I've got the two sides done. Alright, so then I need a back, which is, let's do the measurements, because remember, when you put chipboard together, it adds thickness. So 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. So I need 3 1/8. Okay, 4 1/8 here. Then this one, I need 3 1/8 by 2 1/2, 5/8. So 3 1/8. Maybe I should do the 2 5/8 first. Less waste. Less waste. By 3 1/8. Okay. Okie dokie. So now what's going to happen? So for these ones, I need more hinges. I need 4 along the bottom and 4 corners. So I need 8 hinges. So let's see how many I have left I can get from this sheet. Alrighty. This should give me all I need. Oh, I even forgot. I usually score the page before I start cutting it up. Oh well. That's what you get for being tired. Oh, hi, Miss Pris. I am making a sample, a section of a pencil box holder that I use for my pencil crayon. So in this one I have a 4-inch height, a 3-inch height, and a 2-inch height because I store my pastels in this front part and my paper stumps and erasers and that kind of thing. But I'm just doing a 2-square sample of 2 squares because my recording got deleted off YouTube and some people wanted to see it, so actually I can probably show you the photo, and I'll show you what it looks like first. Oops, scored on the wrong line. Alright, so let's see. I need a 6 1/4, 6 1/4. And then I need a 3 1/8, 3 1/8. So let's do that part. So I should be able to get a 6 1/4 and a 3 1/8 of each one of these. Oh, no, I won't. 6 1/4. And then I need the 3 1/8. And then I need 4 1/8, 4 twice for the upright part. Four and 1/8, and then for the front, I need 2 5/8, and I need 2 of those. I'm going to do the long ones first. Bye, Jamie. Bye, Vicky. I will. I'll be going to bed early. Yes, I will upload the video to YouTube. But no, it got removed from Ustream a year ago because once you get up to 10 gigabytes on Ustream, they delete your recordings, and they got rid of this one before I managed to get... I started downloading things, but I wasn't fast enough. And this was one of the ones that got lost. This when I originally made my... Alright. I'm going to sweeping up little pieces of I'm the musical scrapper, all one word, .blogspot.com. That's my YouTube. themusicalscrapper.blogspot.com. If someone can link it, that would be perfect. So my newer ones, I've put all my YouTubes up on, or Ustreams. I don't have any dedicated especially for YouTube videos. Alright, now, sorry, this is a frame, so I want to specifically attach this right to the side. So I'm also putting score tape here around the edge of this. Plus I'm going to put some liquid glue on the center part. My liquid glue, here it is. I'm backing off first. So you notice I got my hinge on, but just the outside. Thank you, Joyce. I'm not sure if I'm going to be home on time Wednesday. I'll see part of your stream on Wednesday. I have to stay a little later than normally to set up my classroom on Wednesday, but depends on what I get done in the morning, what time I get home. So this is the Aleene's Quick Grab, and it's very hard to squeeze it. I like it. Other than that, I do like it as much as it's quick dry. All right. So okay, so I'm just lining up my edges here. And I think I'm going to have to trim the top because it seems I measured a little off. That's okay, I can fix that. It's just a little too tall here. Alright, and I'm going to lay it on its side and make sure all the wet glue sticks. Okay. Oh, and by the way, folks, next Monday I'm going to be at my mom's, so I don't think I will get home in time to stream, because I think the bus leaves at like there at 1 o'clock. So I won't even get home till 4. So no stream next Monday. And then I'll get back onto my regular schedule the next week. Okay. So now you see you have the nice smooth. It's going to cover it anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. But anyway. Alright. I thought this was going to be a shorter than normal stream. Guess not. Because I didn't even get to the foil part yet. Oh, I'm dropping things on the floor. Excuse me. My short arms have to do this without hitting my head on the... Oh, brown. There we go. And I got paper all over the floor. Bits of paper. Alright, so I'm going to line this up. Make sure you get it on the right side. Oh, excuse me. See, I'm yawning already. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for coming. Alright, a little liquid glue here, just to help with the connection. Just a few dots here and there. I think I need to cut this. I'm going to cut this wider, this nozzle, because the... Oh, that's better. Glue's so thick it wouldn't come out. There we go. It was just too small a hole for this glue. Perfect. Alrighty, now to get this lined up. Take off this. Would help if I took off the backing. Alright. Line it up. Ta-da, ta-da. Oops. Got to miter it, but I guess it's okay because it fits perfectly. Alright, so now I just need to do my corners. 4 corners. And then I need to show you how I did my how I did the foil. Alrighty. Oh. Well, I measured that wrong. Or no, I'm using the wrong one. Okay, hold on. Need to trim it down. Alright. Woo! That went landed right in the box. Alright. Corner. Alright. Guess I haven't checked the audience list in a while. I don't know if I missed saying hi to anyone. Oh, need to trim this down a little bit. That's why you kind of need to just measure, and for this outside casing part, sometimes the measurements get off a little bit depending on as the box goes together there. Okay, hold on. Alrighty. Bye, Ivana. Have a great sleep. Bye, Ivana. I'm not going to be on next week because I'm on vacation at my mom's. But I'll be here the week after. Okay? And happy birthday. Alright. And this other side needs a little trimming here at the bottom. Oops, oops. There we go. Make sure I put the tape on the right one. Okie doke. Almost ready, you guys. Just this is the last hinge, and then we'll get to some cool embossing foil. All right. Of course, if you want to make yours all the same height, if you're doing it for markers or something, then that makes this outer shell that much easier. Okay? So now that's completely sturdy. Solid as a rock. It's not moving anywhere. Okay? Alright. So, next, I need to make the X's. So, it has to be 2.5 high. Should work. Okay, now, boxes are 3 by 3, which means your X's have to be bigger than that. So, find my ruler. Yes, clear rulers are great. Oh, I actually put it back where it's supposed to be. Imagine that. Okay, so I'm putting it up against the corner. I think I remember my geometry, but I'm just going to check. Yeah, 3 by 3 by... Okay, so it has to be 4 inches. 3, 3, 4. I knew that. Okay. So, 4 inches. So, 4 inches by 4 inches now. So what I'm going to do at the 2-inch mark is I'm going to go halfway down. Actually, I'm going to go a little after the 2-inch mark. I have to make it wide enough for them to sit inside each other. So I'm going to go at the 16th mark after the 2, and I'm going to go halfway down, just right there. And then I'm going to go 16th mark before the 2, and go halfway down. Okay? And that just scores it for me so I can see where I need to cut it. So just after the 2-inch mark, and go halfway down. Oops. And just before the 2-inch mark, and go halfway down. And then just cut that part out. Okay, Vaughn. Alrighty. So now those two fit. There's your X. Ooh, what did I do? This one's a little too... Okay, I have to do this one again because that one I made a little too wide. You just want to be on the other side of the black line. And just before the black line. You want it to be tight. There we go. That's better. Okay. So that goes in the small one. I'm going to cover that too with foil, right? Just with regular foil. Or you can paint it. I painted the inside of my other boxes black. Okay. Alright, now I need 4-inch ones. Let's see what I got here. I need 4x4. Let's see. Perfect. Ah. 4x4. That's 3. All right. Don't know what I did to that edge. I'm not going to use that edge. 4 inches. Okay, bye, Vaughn. Thanks for coming. Let's do 2. Alright. So I'm going to go just after the black line of the 2 and go down 2 inches. And just before the black line of the 2, go down 2 inches. And since these are 4x4, you're going to get it right. Alright, so just cut out that sliver. Oh, you have to measure, so my box is 3x3, so the X is 4 inches by whatever the height of your box. So this one's 4x4, and this one's 4x2.5. Okay, because the diagonal off your 3x3 box is 4 inches. And then you just cut the slit on the 4-inch side, just before you just want to like a sliver, just so the chipboard can go up. So just on the either side, you make a score on either side of the black line, so of the 2. So with the edge of the 4-inch side, just past the 2-inch measurement and just before the 2-inch black line. And then that gives you your X. You put the 2 open sides together. And push them down. And you cover them after. I just want to check and make sure I got down far enough, and I didn't quite get down far enough on this one, I think. There we go. Okay. There. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I do when I want to emboss foil. I always take, oh, it blew away. Hold on. Need to get another piece of printer paper. My last one blew away on me. Hold on. Eesh. Okay. And what did I do with my foil? There it is. So what I do is I take a piece of printer paper. I'm not going to completely cover everything. Oh, I can't. No, that's stuff I brought home from school. That's not my... Hold on. I thought that was my printer paper. It wasn't. Hold on. I'll get it out of my printer. So just a piece of photocopier paper. Then, I don't know what happened to my regular box foil. I only have my really long, heavy-duty stuff. You don't have to use the heavy-duty foil. You can use just regular foil. This just happens to be what I have at the moment. I don't know what happened to my box, but it doesn't seem to want to edit. Hold on. There we go. Now, if you want to, you can either have the dull side out, or you can have the shiny side. I want the dull side out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a glue stick, and I'm going to glue stick the foil to my copy paper. And you want to have the glue stick everywhere. The wrinkles will smooth out in the big shot. Don't worry. Alright. And trim it around. And blowing my tin foil around. I don't even have it on. I only have it on the lowest setting. I'm still blowing everything around. Now, you can emboss with whatever pattern you want. I did the brick last time, so I'm going to do the brick again. Although, come to think of it, I should have, but I have the alcohol ink that I want for the bricks, so it's really easy to go out and change alcohol ink colors because they're still out in the I'm still not unpacked. I got very lazy this summer and it was so hot. So, get your brick or whatever embossing folder you want. So, find bricks. Ooh, I could always do green. I could always do something else instead of the bricks. What could I do instead of the bricks? I'll do maybe argyle. That would be cool. Or the polka dots. I like the argyle. I think I'll do the argyle. So I do have my green. Picked up the green thinking it was gray. Alright, hold on. Alright, so I decided on the argyle instead of the brick for this one. So, in order to measure, I'm just going to pop this in the folder and just cut around it. I'm not worried. I have to figure out which way to put it in. I'm just going to show you how to do this. I'm not going to do it all because I'm almost ready to stop. I need to... Okay. And I'm just going to trim that down. The two edges just to make them nice and straight. Okay, so now when you put this in, you have to just figure out for your embossing and your debossing. So I want it so most of these squares pop up. So I'm going to put foil side down. I think. Oh, this is one of those ones that's the same either way. Sorry. Foil the little right side up. Foil facing the front of your folder. A big shot out. And tabs open. Go to embossing folder. Oops. Oh, great. And it fell on the floor. Hold on. Alright, so there's your lovely embossed foil. Okay, Dina. Wait now, Susan, what are you saying? Ornery guile? What's that? Alright, so now I'm going to take my green So I'm going to use this in my classroom. I will want it to be green. What did I do with my dry? I don't have any foil right here, or foam right here, so I'm going to use this piece of muslin from my last stream to dab on the, I don't know if it'll work, it might soak in too much, we'll see. I'm going to fold it over to 4s. Just put a few drops on. Oh, that's not going to work. See if it'll work this way by spread it over. There we go. Yeah, felt does work better. Okay, so you just alcohol ink. That's cool. It's kind of dripping along the lines. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, watch. You wanted the Argyle. This is alcohol ink. I'm not sure what else will work on the foil. Alright, so then you just take these, you would need quite a few panels. Take these and you use score tape and liquid glue and you just attach them and you want it to go up over the edge. Now, what I did for my other one, my original one, is I painted the insides all black, but I covered these with just regular foil. But you could paint these black as well, or cover them with black cardstock if you didn't want them shiny. Okay? And then, so it would take me probably, I'll finish this over the next couple weeks. I'll bring it to school. It'll be my pencil box for the kids' pencils. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Yeah. And, yeah, so then you just take these embossed panels and score tape and glue them on the bottom of my other one. I put foil, but I think I'm going to put fun foam on the bottom of my other one so that it doesn't move around as much, or that rubber non-skid stuff. So that, my folks, is how I created this, except instead of just 2 boxes, I have 12. Okay? So, there you go. So you can make it as big as you want. If you have a big long desk and you have lots of markers, you could make 8 or 10 boxes in a row if you wanted. So, yeah. Had my first day of work, Kathy. No kids, of course, today, but So I'm zonked. So I'm just getting ready to sign off here. Oh, this one is all for my Prismacolor. Right now they're still safely packed in a box because I'm not going to take them out until I have everything in my craft room put away, because I don't want them to get knocked off my desk by mistake or the shelf. So I have my Prismacolor, all my watercolor pencils, and then in the shorter ones I have my pastels and my woodless pencil crayons. So, oh, you're in the U.S. heading home tomorrow. So, yeah, this one I made last year, Kathy, but the Ustream recording got deleted before I could get it downloaded. And it was before you could directly upload to YouTube, so I lost it. So I told the ladies I would do a sample again to show them how I did that. So, thank you, Melissa. So, yeah, I'll use this one that I made today. I think I'm going to take it to school. And I'll just tell the kids, if it's in here, you can borrow it and return it if you need it. So this will be the student box. So, how does my year look? Okay. Grade 3 to 8 music. I don't know why they took away 0.3 of the music. We only have 0.5 music assigned to our school, and we have 1.0 art. Which, I mean, is great for the kids, but it's not great for music. So, I don't know why they did that. Took advantage, I guess, because I'm half-time. So, the K-2 teachers aren't happy. Oh, actually, I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you very much if you're watching the recording. I'll stay on, Kathy, just for a second and finish my statement.